A frantic text hits dispatch. A girl has been snatched from a Chick-fil-A, and an armed kidnapper is weaving through interstate traffic. But as a massive manhunt scales the Florida highway, police realize the real danger isn't on the road. It's sitting in a suburban living room.
Everything on your phone is telling me that you made a phone call to 911.
But I didn't talk.
Because you did something stupid.
A nationwide panic triggered by a single finger. Was this a cry for help, or a game that spiraled out of control?
I'm telling you this right now, you're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old, that if you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
I'm not gonna do this again.
July 26th, 2023. Volusia County Dispatch is flooded with a terrifying play-by-play. A witness claims to be trailing a blue van holding a girl against her will on the I-95.
It says, RP confirming they are in a blue Jeep. Victim is in a white van. They can see they are being restrained through the windows. At the turnaround?
The level of detail is chilling. The texter describes the suspect as having brown hair and blue eyes, providing live updates as the kidnapper maneuvers through traffic.
She's seeing this happen and she knows what color eyes he has. That's weird. Brown hair and blue eyes, but she's behind him, like,
if she was saw the incident or saw witness the kidnapping, or how would you even be following them and know any of this?
Yeah, RP confirming they are in a blue Jeep, victim in a white van. Of course it's a white van, it just,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying this by any means, but it's just,
yeah.
I've had calls like this before.
Suspicion turns to a digital trap. While the witness claims to be flying down the interstate, a GPS trace reveals the phone hasn't moved an inch from a residence in Port Orange. Every second wasted on this ghost chase is a second taken away from real victims in the county.
Hi there, how you doing? Is this your residence, sir?
This is.
Do you have a daughter or a child at the home named by Lily Lee?
No.
No?
Anybody home?
Yeah, my wife, my kids. We just got home from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I have an Ava and a Mikey.
Ava and a Mikey?
Yep.
One Delta 5.
Would you like to see them?
The father is confident his children have been safely tucked in bed. But as 11-year-old Ava steps into the garage, the deputy decides to dial the number that sent the terrifying texts.
Hello? Hold on. Who's this?
Volusia County Sheriff's Office.
All right, cool. This is Deputy Asby, the Sheriff's Office.
Oh, good. You got her.
Yep. All right.
Oh, okay. Is her dad home?
Yep. I got both her parents here.
Yeah, we're going to ask the sheriff to go away in a second.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
What happened? I'm so...
Let me see this phone.
The digital trail is undeniable. The phone shows multiple outgoing calls and a string of texts describing a violent abduction that never happened.
When did... I'm just so confused. I'm sorry. When did you got a message about an interstate?
So there was a text message from someone saying they were behind a car.
Could I call this
Who
back?
was kidnapped.
That's...
Their friend was kidnapped from a Chick-fil-A in Palm Coast, and they were on the interstate behind the car.
What time is this? Today?
This is this is today. This
We
actively
got
going on
home
right
at
now.
2:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So we were here the whole time since 2:30. We were on the interstate coming home from
everything's showing
Pennsylvania.
Right.
You called out.
We showed up here like 2:10, 2:15.
The deputy isn't interested in semantics. She knows that while Ava didn't talk, her thumbs were busy orchestrating a multi-agency emergency response that could have turned deadly for officers and civilians alike.
I just need to know what happened. I need to know and understand because this is weird.
Because we got to make sure that there's not somebody that's being kidnapped on the interstate and we're trying to find them. And
Open your mouth if you said something on the phone.
I didn't say anything.
Everything on your phone is telling me that you made a phone call to 911.
But I didn't talk.
As backup from Port Orange PD arrives, the scale of the waste becomes clear. Resources meant for life and death situations were diverted to a girl's afternoon prank.
I was just trying to make heads and tails of that damn call. There's
Where's-
so many notes in it, my God.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. We're with the parents and the daughter, and I guess the daughter did have, we pulled up the call log, and she did call 911.
So the whole armed kidnapping thing and all that stuff is bogus, or?
There was no text evidence when we looked through it, so I don't know if she deleted it real quick or if it's through an app. Yeah, it seems it's probably just this wedding thing. She's like 10 years old, so.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
The parents search for an outside explanation, hoping for a glitch or a hacker, but the deputy cuts through the parental denial.
You just lied to the police and mommy and daddy. You just lied to everybody.
You have 3 sheriffs here for stupidity.
Tell them what you just said to us.
Open your mouth. I'm telling you, open your mouth.
She's going to read you something, and then we're going to ask you some questions. What's your name? Ava?
The law doesn't care about age when the crime is a felony. The deputy begins to read the 11-year-old her rights, forcing Ava to face the reality of the joke she started.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and to have the lawyer present during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before my questioning if you wish.
We're reading her rights.
Because you did something stupid.
Right.
Cornered and crying, Ava attempts a desperate move, shifting the blame to her 7-year-old brother. But the deputy quickly dismantles the childish lie.
Yesterday, my brother said something that I know just made me pop in my head, and then I ended up doing it today and doing all this.
Was he part of planning this with you?
No, he just said it, and then
What did he say?
he said, "Let's dial 911."
This is your brother?
Yeah, he said it this way.
You wanna get him?
Let's dial 911.
Well, we can, when we're done, will you go wait a minute?
Finally, the truth emerges. It wasn't her brother or a random caller. It was the influence of a digital trend that prioritizes views over human lives.
Where was this video that you saw? Where was it? On YouTube? Do you remember who the creator was or who the poster was, what it was about? What do you mean by all of this? This as in what? So it was a video about the Palm Coast Chick-fil-A. That's it. That's all the video was about?
The fun ends the moment the steel hits her wrists. One deputy reveals that when he tried calling her earlier, Ava's response was far from a scared little girl's mistake.
27 minutes, she lied to the dispatcher or the call taker over text, and then when I caught her up, she told me to F myself and stop responding.
Cut her up.
Like, got her caught up. Like, hey, you know what's up? The jig's up.
That's when she started deleting more text messages.
Probable cause is established. An 11-year-old girl is about to become a statistic in the juvenile justice system, a victim of her own desire for digital attention.
Here, Amanda. Here, stop. Hey. Amanda, stop.
She can't sit in a dentist's office, so that's why I'm saying.
Deep breath.
Listen carefully. Don't make this.
You can talk to me.
Nope. She'll be up.
As the police car door stands open, her father delivers the final crushing reality check, standing over the daughter who thought the world was just a game.
You're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old that if you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
I'm not gonna do this again.
Ava was charged with a felony for making a false police report and a misdemeanor for misuse of 911. She was processed and transported to the Volusia Regional Juvenile Detention Center, where the YouTube challenge finally met the real world. This wasn't just a prank. It was a potential death sentence for anyone on the road, while sirens were screaming.